Good afternoon, and welcome to the commencement exercises for ECPI University's class of 2023. In honor of our nations and the men and women who sacrifice to defend and protect our freedom, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. I respectfully ask, gentlemen, please remove your hats. Thank you, and please be seated. Good afternoon, and again, welcome to the graduation class of the ECPI University's 2023 graduating class. There's no better way to start off a Father's Day weekend than to recognize the children of those fathers. So all my fathers, wave your hand and let me know that you're out there. Happy Father's Day. I look at roses a little bit differently now that I've had the opportunity to nurture and watch my own bush mature through the thorny twig and become a healthy plant. After months of watering and providing it with the care it needed to start to produce buds, the roses have brought the smiles to faces that I was honored to give those to. Some were given for many different reasons. And here, the graduating class of 2023 is those rose bush that the ECPI faculty and staff presents to the rest of the world, bring smiles to the faces of those people that you will come in contact and those who will come in contact with you. From a single root system, roses produce many buds. They often take on many different occasions. Some were given to say, I love you and appreciate you. Some were given to say, forgive me for the mistake I made. And some were given to honor just a great accomplishment that was made. If I'm truly honestly with you, 9 out of 10 of the roses that I gave were simply just to get myself out of the doghouse. Whatever the reason the rose is given, the rose represents a timeless way to say you are someone special and I appreciate you. As a graduating class for ECPI University, you represent our faculty and staff's rose to your chosen career field. You, like the rose, are the best that we have to offer. Like the rose, you are just not another flower in the bouquet. You're the one that stands at the centerpiece as the best of the best. As graduates, you've not been nurtured and tested just to be another face in the crowd, headed down the same path as others follows. You are called to be the line leaders, taking us places and through things that we never imagined would be possible. Like the rose, you have a special place in the hearts and minds of those your career will expose you to and you to them. As graduates, you now face with a new set of choices. You will share your beauty, your learned skills, and talents with the world. Allow me to borrow a few words from Bette Miller's The Rose. You can be the dream afraid of walking, never takes a chance. You can be the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, the soul or afraid of dying, wherever learn to live. When the night seems too lonely and the road seems too long, you think that success is only for the lucky and the strong. But just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snow, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. You see, for each of us, we will, in our times, when times creep in, fear creeps in, times of taking the next step is not so easy, times when the night seems too lonely, times when the road you travel seems far, far too long. But again, we ask you to remember that in life's bitter snow lies the seed of greatness, that with the sun's love in our spring we become that rose. I see before me an elegant, vibrant, and brilliant vessel of roses that will take their place in the world, sharing their skills with the world, making the world a better place. Because again, you were not just nurtured, grown, and tested just to be another one amongst the many. You were challenged and have been prepared to be the line leaders and the best of the best. And so with that, we say congratulations to the graduating class of 2023, and we wish you the best of lucks with the Creator's speed. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure now to introduce you to your valedictorians. To be recognized as a valedictorian, by definition, each of these individuals have outstanding academic records. However, it does not necessarily mean that their academic success came easily for them. Like every other graduate here, they learned to balance the responsibilities of school, work, family, and at times struggled and had to make sacrifices. However, like for every graduate here today, they persevered through these challenges to be here as a successful graduate and a working professional. That journey to success is both what is remarkable and inspiring. It's truly an honor to introduce these individuals to you today. Our first valedictorian comes to us from the Moorfield campus, Mr. Luke Erickson.
Hello, everyone. My name is Luke Erickson, and I'm representing Moorfield as the valedictorian for the class of 2023. So, thank you. So they say the best speeches are brief and memorable. So in the interest of keeping it brief, goodbye and good luck, class of 2023. No, I'm just kidding. I have more to say. I want to start by thanking Campus President Matt Grinzel. He was a large part of my success. The esteemed professors who we worked with along the way, and the family and friends that supported us every step. We gather here not only to celebrate the end of a significant chapter in our lives, but also the exciting start of the next chapter. It is an honor to stand here before you today as the valedictorian of Moorfield graduating class. For many of us, this marks the reignition of dreams. It is the next step in a lifelong journey. And for others, it is the beginning of a new journey waiting just around the corner. We came to this school eager, bright-eyed individuals, and we now leave equipped with knowledge, resilience, and the potential to shape the world. We navigated through this journey together, the late-night study sessions, seemingly endless exams, and the school events that brought us closer. Of course, the joyous triumphs and the tough lessons were in there as well. All of these experiences have culminated into this very moment, a testament to our collective resilience and determination. I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to our teachers who have been our guiding lights. Their unwavering faith in our abilities, their patience, their commitment to nurturing our potential have been instrumental in shaping us into the individuals we are today. To our parents and families, your unrelenting support, encouragement, and love has been our backbone. You helped us keep our heads high in times of defeat and celebrated with us in our moments of victory. For everything, we say thank you. As we set off on different paths from here, I implore each of us to carry forward the invaluable lessons learned at ECPI. The spirit of community, of perseverance, of chasing dreams against all odds, and the importance of being kind and compassionate. Remember, our learning does not end here. This is just the beginning. Let's be lifelong learners, ready to adapt and grow with each new experience. Let's be individuals who strive for excellence, not just in our careers, but in our relationships and our actions towards this world. In closing, I'd like to share a quote from Albert Einstein. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. I hope that each one of us will blaze our own trail, leaving a positive and lasting impact wherever we go. Congratulations, class of 2023. Here's to the journeys that lie ahead, filled with new discoveries, growth, and immense success. Thank you.
Our next valedictorian is Ms. Renee Ong, and she is representing the Emerywood campus.
Good afternoon, faculty, staffs, family, friends, and of course, graduates of 2023. Believe it or not, it was actually harder for me to write this speech than all of my schoolworks combined. There is just so much to say, so many feelings to convey in just a few minutes, but I will try my very best. First off, I would like to say that I am very honored to be speaking with you here today, and thank you so much for this opportunity. I'd be lying to myself if I said that it was easy to get to this very moment, and I know that for some of you, it's not an easy journey either. Some of us had to struggle between work, family, and school. Some of us has fought with our own self-doubt and other personal challenges. Some of us lost loved ones along the way and had to pick ourselves back up and keep going. Whatever your obstacles were, you overcame it, and I just want to say that I am so proud of you. And thank you so much for not giving up. Thank you for not giving up on your goals, your family, your responsibilities, and most importantly, yourself. You should all be very proud of yourselves, and if you haven't already, I want you to look at yourself in the mirror later and tell yourself, I did it, and I am so proud of myself. It may seem silly, and I know that the majority of you guys won't do it, but I have learned that self-validation and self-motivation are a few of the best things that you can learn for yourself in life. I grew up thinking that I am not good enough if others don't tell me so, that I can't go on if there's no one to tell me to keep going, and that was the wrong way to do things. Not everyone will be there for you every time you feel like giving up. Not everyone will be able to tell you every day that you are doing a great job, but you can. The most important person in your life should be you and is you. I feel like sometimes we forget that we are a person, that our perspective of ourselves and our words to ourselves does matter, if not more than others should. Your self-validation and motivation is so much more powerful and so much more effective than any of the others can give to you. And I promise you that when you learn to treat yourself as someone who matters in your life, you will be unstoppable. Before I wrap up my speech, I want to highlight two key things that I want you all to take out of this. Number one, I want you to be kinder to yourself, to treat yourself like how you would treat others, and I want you to form a healthy relationship with your mind, body, and emotions. Number two, I want you to know that you are stronger than any challenges that life may throw at you. Don't let a bump in the road stop you from moving forward. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but I've always told myself that as long as I pick myself back up, as long as I believe in myself, I am already halfway there to achieving my goal. To wrap up my speech, I would like to give the biggest thanks to my mom. She doesn't speak English, and I really want her to understand me. So these next few sentences will be just for her. I think she's over there somewhere. But hi mommy, con muốn nói con cảm ơn mẹ đã cho con tất cả những gì mà con mà mẹ đã làm cho con. Con cảm ơn mẹ đã hy sinh rất là nhiều để nuôi con khôn lớn. Và con cảm ơn mẹ luôn luôn ủng hộ và tưởng vào con. Con cảm ơn mẹ rất là nhiều. I love you mommy. I won't. Thank you. Okay, so I won't hold you guys any longer from graduating. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2023 on your well-deserved success, and here's to a new chapter of our lives. I wish you all the best with your future endeavors. Thank you.
And our final valedictorian today is representing the Innsbruck campus, Mr. Jordan Miller.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, and my fellow graduates. Today is a day of celebration, achievement, and success. As we stand here as proud graduates of ECPI University, it's an honor to be chosen as your valedictorian. But let's face it, I probably only won this title because I could hack into the university's grading system. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm kind of kidding. But seriously though, as we look back on our time at ECPI, it's hard not to feel a sense of accomplishment and a bit of relief. We survived countless all-nighters, more cups of coffee than we can imagine, and enough difficult assignments to make us question our career choices. But here we are, stronger, wiser, and ready to tackle the world with our newfound knowledge and skills. Our journey at ECPI has been nothing short of an adventure. We've been in the trenches together, forging unbreakable bonds and supporting each other through the toughest challenges. We've been fortunate to have professors who resembled Gandalf, skillfully guiding us through challenging times. And we had classmates who were more like the Avengers, assembling whenever a group project was due. But beyond our challenges and laughter, ECPI University has provided us with an education that will shape our future. In my field of study, I learned how to be a guardian of the digital realm, protecting sensitive information from cyber threats and ensuring the integrity of our systems. But all of us here have gained technical skills, problem-solving abilities, and a deep understanding of the intricacies of our field, empowering us to overcome any obstacle that comes our way. Now, as we step into the real world, it's our turn to become the heroes. With our unique abilities and strengths, we possess the power to make a positive impact on the lives of others. We have the golden opportunity to create a meaningful difference, to inspire change, and to leave a lasting legacy that uplifts and empowers those around us. We owe a debt of gratitude to the incredible faculty and staff at ECPI University. They've not only taught us technical skills, but also imparted wisdom, patience, and a passion for our chosen field. Their dedication and support has been invaluable in our journey to become the professionals we are today. Last but not least, I want to acknowledge our friends and family who have stood by us throughout our adventure. Thank you for understanding our late nights, your patient listening as we shared our frustrations about challenges, and your unwavering love and support. We couldn't have done this without you. And I personally would like to thank God, my family, who I think is over there. Oh yeah, there we go. My family and my friends for molding me into the man I am today, because I wouldn't be standing right here where I am without them. In closing, I would like to leave you with these inspiring words by Harriet Tubman. Every dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world. Thank you.
So let's give all of our valedictorians another round of applause. The This evening we're honored with a lot of important guests that are here with us tonight. And as we move forward into the program, it's my honor to introduce our keynote speaker this evening, Jennifer Leah McClellan. She, Congresswoman, and I think that we've gotten a chance to get to know her, she's one of us. She represents a lot of things. Her full bio is in your program. I'm not going to read that to you, but allow me just to highlight a couple of important points that I think are worth noting. She entered the U.S. Congress in 2023 after winning a special election to replace late Congressman Donald L. McEachin. She's a lifelong Virginian. She was born in Petersburg to the parents of educators and who serve their community. She's locally educated. She went to Matoaca High School. She's an undergraduate from the University of Richmond and her doctorate degree from the University of Virginia School of Law. She served the Richmond area as an elected official for nearly 20 years. She was the first elected to the Virginia House of Delegates in 2005 and served there in that post until she was elected to the Virginia State Senate in 2017. In Congress, she sits on the House Armed Services Committee and the House Science, Space, and Technology Committee. That's where we are, and we got a good person up there representing us. Throughout her 18-year session in Virginia Assembly, she passed over 370 pieces of legislation that was important to us all, including landmarking bills that protect and expanding the voting rights, combat climate control, preserve the reproduction health care, and enhance worker protection and labor rights. She's a wife and a mother. Congresswoman McClellan lives in Richmond with her husband, David Mills, and her two children, Jackson and Samantha. Please join me in welcoming to our stage the Honorable Congresswoman, Ms. McClellan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Pope, for that kind introduction. Good afternoon. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations, and this is a little bit of a daunting task because I had 3 graduations in my life, and I don't remember any of the speeches. So I know that I stand between you and receiving your diplomas, and as Maya Angelou said, they won't remember what you said, they'll remember how you made them feel. And so you may not remember my words, but I hope that you feel the pride that I have for you for achieving this milestone today. You should be incredibly proud of your hard work and the dedication that you have put in to get you to this day. But before I go any further, we also have to thank and congratulate those that helped you along the way. Your parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, significant others, spouses, children, friends, mentors, loved ones. Many of them are here today to celebrate with you, but this is also their moment. And so I want to say congratulations to the loved ones that are here cheering you on, and let's give them a round of applause. Pursuing higher education is no easy feat, but you have the necessary resilience, energy, and have made the tough sacrifices to achieve this incredible accomplishment. The skills and knowledge that you have gained here at ECPI will help create new opportunities, strengthen your career prospects, and allow you to pursue your passions. Today is an important turning point as you close one chapter in your life and begin another. You have an endless array of possibilities before you. And I'm going to share my story with you because there are 3 lessons in my life story that I hope will help you along with yours. The first is life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. I grew up the child of parents who grew up during the Depression under Jim Crow in the South. My father was the son and grandson of educators who went back and forth between Nashville and Alabama because his state did not educate black children, but his grandfather and his grandmother founded a school that did. My mother grew up in the Gulf Coast of Mississippi. She was the third youngest of 14 children. And in her town, the only school for black children was the Catholic Church, but it only went to the 8th grade. So for her family, the opportunities available to them were slim. She was determined she wanted more. So she worked for a year after the 8th grade as a domestic until she could save enough money to move to Jackson, live with her sister, and go to high school. And she ultimately not only went to college, but became a counselor at Virginia State University, running federal programs that helped at-risk students and non-traditional students to achieve their dreams at Virginia State. My parents saw the worst of government and the best of government, and I grew up learning those stories. And so as a child, I learned that at its best, government is a force that helps people. And at its worst, it's a force that puts barriers in the way and oppresses some for the benefit of others. I decided at a young age I wanted to be part of making government that force for helping people. I didn't know what that meant when I made that decision. So when I went to college and when I went to law school, I thought my job will be to get other people elected. And my dream job was to be a lawyer to a congressional committee. But when I was in law school, a party different from mine took over, and I didn't want to work for them. So I ended up going to a law firm and had a completely different path. But eventually, when my delegate ran for lieutenant governor, I decided I really do want to be the one making change and not just electing other people to do it. So I ran for office for the first time in 2005 and got elected. And I thought, well, I'm going to be in the House of Delegates for a long time. But a seat opened up in the Senate, and I moved over into the Senate. And I thought, well, I'm going to be in the Senate for a long time. Then I realized I could make a bigger difference if I ran for governor. That didn't work out so well. So I said, all right, I'm going to stay in the Senate and maybe try again. And then my friend, Donald McKeachin, passed away. And I realized, having never dreamed of going to Congress as a member, that every step I had taken along my path had prepared me to go through a door I had always thought was out of my reach. So I ran, and I won. I've been there 3 months as of yesterday, and I've loved every minute. But as I walk in, thank you. And as I walk in that building, I can't help but think back to my father and my grandfather who paid poll taxes to be able to vote. My mother and my grandmother, my great-grandmother, who didn't vote until after 1965. And I recognize that as the first black woman elected to Congress from Virginia, that I am my ancestors' wildest dreams, and that I stand on their shoulders. But my path didn't take the route I thought it would. There was another lesson I alluded to, and that was, don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail. I didn't want to lose when I ran for governor. I stepped out on faith. I knew it was an uphill battle. And trust me, losing sucked. But sometimes you have to fall to learn how to fly. And when Donald passed and an opportunity presented itself that I had never anticipated, I was ready for it because the lessons I had learned in my failure helped prepare me for later success. Sometimes, though, we get so caught up and what we think is the right path for us, that we miss opportunities that are much better for us and our communities. But that takes me to my final point. We've all learned that sometimes we've got to pivot, and nothing taught us that more than COVID. Nothing taught us that more than our lives shutting down for what we thought might have been a few weeks to what turned into a couple of years. And I think about, as I sat through COVID, watching my children who came home from school one day, my daughter was in pre-K, my son in 4th grade, and they didn't go back. And then the following year, my daughter came home one day from school, once they were back in school, and her school burned down. She didn't go back. And now, today was supposed to be their final day of school. But because of violence in our community, when they left Tuesday, they didn't go back. My children, who are now 8 and 12, have had to learn how to be resilient in ways I never anticipated they could, but they did. And in the middle of COVID, my daughter, who is convinced she's going to be a YouTube star, took my iPad and she recorded a video that became the mantra for my family. And it started like this. Hello, children, because that's like her little catchphrase. Hello, children. How you like it staying at home? COVID has been very hard on us. You can play with your toys, but you can't play with your friends. But get some joy in there. Get some joy in there. My 4-year-old daughter at the time realized that even in the darkest of moments, find some joy in there. And things got dark, we all know, in our communities. And probably in your own lives, things have gotten dark. And one of your valedictorians said, find time to take care of yourself. Get some joy in there. Because at the end of the day, when you're on your deathbed, the moments you will remember will be the joyous ones, not the dark ones. So take the time to enjoy your journey. Even if it winds into places you don't expect it to go, get some joy in there. Finally, you all are about to embark on the most exciting chapter of your life. You're probably a little anxious, you're definitely excited. And I want to leave you with a quote from one of my favorite poems. One of my favorite poets is Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. And he said, humanity, with all its fears, with all its hopes for future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. I am hanging breathless to see what you accomplish in the rest of your life. I am hanging breathless to see the impact that you have on your coworkers and your community and your country. I am hanging breathless on your fate to see just how are you going to get some joy in there. Congratulations and good luck.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the introduction and presentation of degrees for your graduates, the 2023 graduates of ECPI University. Luke Erickson, Bachelor's of Science, Cyber and Information Security, Cybersecurity, summa cum laude. Rennie Ong, Associates in Dental Assisting. Jordan Miller, Bachelor of Science in Cyber and Information Security, Cybersecurity, magna cum laude. Associates of Science in Cyber and Information Science, concentration in Cyber and Network Security, Jason Butler. Sean Henderson. Lavinia Robinson. Caitlin Saunier. Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Science, concentration in Cyber and Network Security, Alvin Argueda Carpio. Devin Ballard. Ibrahim Berry. Arthur Buchanan. Lance Davidson. Dion Drew. Mercy Forger. Kevon Henderson. Matthew Kirtley. Antoine Knight. Stevie Mitchell. Eric Nelson. Saeed Karim Payande. Anthony Turner. Dylan Watts. Jesse Vincent. Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Science, concentration in Software Development, Zachary Croft. Brandel Gonzalez. John Kerus. Mark Washington. Bachelor of Science, Computer Information Science, concentration in Software Development, Data Analytics, James DeRowan. Cabell Ferguson. Lisa Thompson, summa cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Electronic Engineering Technology, concentration in Electronics Engineering Technology, Jamie Martz. Bachelor of Science in Cyber and Information Security Technology, concentration in Cyber and Network Security, James Kenny. Associate of Science in Electronics Engineering Technology, concentration in Electronics Engineering Technology, Dexter Easley. Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering Technology, concentration in Mechatronics, Benaldo Hall. William Ludicky. Luis Ramos Martinez. Enrique Spencer. Lucas Tucker. Kendall Wilson, cum laude. Master of Science in Cyber Operations, concentration in Cyber and Information Security Technology, Jimmy Walker. Master of Science in Cybersecurity, concentration in Security Policy, David Pewitt. Master of Science in Systems Engineering, concentration in Mechatronics, Paul Warliter. Bachelor of Science in Business and Administration, concentration in Accounting, Wyatt Dalton. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, concentration in Business Management, Kayla Ellis. LaPortia Hill. Brianna Jackson. Tawana McAllister. Adrian Middow. Jesus Villalobos. Spencer Wheeler. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, concentration in IT Management, Marcus Lawrence. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, concentration in Operations, Logistics, Supply Chain Management, Christopher Montgomery. Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, concentration in Criminal Justice, Shanice Pierce. Lamar Clark. Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, concentration in Digital Forensics, Arthur Brown. Larry Robinson, magna cum laude.
Well, this is a first, huh? This first culinary graduation class, all right. Okay. Diploma in Culinary Arts, Latay Blackston. Diploma in Culinary Arts, Tangela Davis. Diploma in Culinary Arts, Latavia Harvey. Diploma in Culinary Arts, Gabriel Hill. Diploma in Culinary Arts, Jaden Leith. Diploma in Culinary Arts, Lanesha Wilson. Associates in Applied Science and Culinary Arts, Lene Brown. Summa cum laude. Associates in Applied Science and Culinary Arts, Tyler Castillo. Associates in Culinary Arts, Takira Elman. Associates in Culinary Arts, James Hope, magna cum laude. Congratulations. Associates in Culinary Arts, Dazon Johnson. Associates in Culinary Arts, Leanna McDowell. Associates in Culinary Arts, Dawson Peck, summa cum laude. Associates in Culinary Arts, Winford Pollard. Associates in Culinary Arts, Jacob Tansley. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. My name is Benjamin Shore, but it's my great honor to present the graduates of our Health Science and Nursing College. First, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration, Kishonda Jones. Graduating with an associate's degree in registered nursing, Kaisha Battle. Sherelle Blizzard. Andrea Carter. Brooke Tuning. Dale Connor. Jocelyn Cruz. Christina Palmer. Betsabi Petatan. Marlene Regalis. Ebony Dickey. Lindsay Deer. Tracy Durkee. Shauna Funderburk. Adriana Gonzalez. Kaylor Hughes. Tiffany Jones. Kaylee Robinson. Daishawn Sims. Felicia Taylor. April Tenorio. Emily Vasquez, summa cum laude. Amanda Webster, magna cum laude. Summer Wilson. Cheryl Kelsky, magna cum laude. Kamaluddin Mahdi. Kayla Mangrum. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science in Medical Assisting, Cecily Grooms, summa cum laude. Kiara Alicia Grooms. Kainisha Hoop. Graduating with an Associate Applied Science in Dental Assisting, Atlas Morris. Deja Nunn. Alexandra Saavedra. Graduating with an Associate Applied Science in Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Kelsey Basie. Sydney Ruiz, cum laude. Stephanie Reed. Danica Robinson. Tiffany Smith. Tara Sneed. Nicole Subley. Catherine Zronsky. Tishana Tracy. Lauren Brooks. Angela Coddington. Brianna Dunaway. Christy Forsyth, summa cum laude. Rayshawn Gilbert, cum laude. Madeline Juarez, cum laude. Jasmine Mauro. Starlight Pallet. Olympia Scott. Anne Nicole Waybright, cum laude. Bethany Workman, cum laude. Associate of Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant, Gabrielle Akers, summa cum laude. Danielle Adkins, cum laude. Darlene Adkins, cum laude. Very sorry. Casey Figueroa, cum laude. Jenna Graham. Michael Hockaday. Emily Plavkin. Brittany Washburn. Natalie Webb. Austin Wilson. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science in Surgical Technology, Madonna Bulls. Ani Da Vinci. Inayatollah Inayat, summa cum laude. Amanda O'Malley, magna cum laude. Jessica Moyer. Isabel Fernandez, summa cum laude. Brianna Good, magna cum laude. Michaela and Jenny. Raina Jennings. Jordan Vick, magna cum laude. Nina Valverde, cum laude. Erica Stringfield. Ebony Owen, cum laude. Graduating with a diploma in massage therapy, Brittany Downs, summa cum laude. Amelia Lowry, magna cum laude. Elia Lewis. Dolores Lewis. Alexis Tucker. Tierra Walters. Darian Williams. Graduating with a diploma in practical nursing, Elena Bodette. Megan Berry. Satina Carter. Justice Davis. Sierra Day. Mikira Esposito. Brianna Fox. Anna Gonzalez. Davida Hayes. Khadijah Holloman. Sarah Howard. Rochelle John. Danielle Jones. Brianna Kessner. Celine Dion Lugo, magna cum laude. Heather Messer. Victoria Milton. Brittany Sales. Alexis Stribling. Doris Smithers. Denise Tormey. Whitney Upton, cum laude. And Jennifer Wright.
So, why don't we have a round of applause for all of our wonderful graduates? All right, now if the graduates will please rise. So this is the moment that you've all been waiting for. In the presence of your faculty, your staff, your administration, our esteemed guests, and most importantly, your family and friends, as a representative of ECPI University, and therefore with the authority that's given to me from the State Council of Higher Education of Virginia and the Southern Association of Colleges Commission on Colleges, I'm excited to introduce you as the very first time as 2023 graduates of ECPI University. You can move your tassel.
The commencement has ended, but the journey has continued. Use your credentials, your common sense, and your communications to achieve the best for you and your loved ones. Leave here today filled with the satisfaction of personal success, success that you have earned and deserve. Stand taller, walk more confidently, You and you alone have been presented with this honor. Many have supported you and cheered you on, but in the end, you put one foot in front of another and kept going through the greatest of struggles. Do not view this as the conclusion of your relationship with ECPI University. Sitting here today in this crowd are the future faculty members of ECPI University, future mentors of clinical and externs at ECPI University, future recipients of advanced certifications at ECPI University, and future advisory board members at ECPI University. Take time to celebrate the success you've created along this journey. Set aside time to reflect on the struggles you've endured on this road to your achievement. Rest and regroup. The next step of the journey will be the toughest yet, but you take the next step with the tools and the knowledge to continue your track record of success. Congratulations on this day, and we wish you safety and success as you venture forth.